So I'd like to share with you a form I learned from the White Cloud Institute from Caryn Diel. This was one of the first forms of Qigong I learned some decades ago, and it's called Fragrance Qigong, also known as Incense Qigong, and it works with the lungs. So to begin with, relax the posture, keep it straight, put one hand over the other at the abdomen. This is a very important part of Qigong, to calm yourself before you begin and relax. Take a resting breath, breathing in and breathing out, slowly, long. And step out a little bit and gather up and down. Sweep around the feet. Draw up the central channel. Gather the heaven chi. And down. And once again, breathing in. Breathing out. Gather the earth chi, draw it up. Breathing in. Expand. Breathing out. And relax. The first movement is called Swimming Dragon. And what we're going to do is put our palms together, turn the palm, and in a figure eight, leading with the side of the head, we swim this way and turn this way. And you might feel the neck and the shoulders opening. Moving the bones in ways we don't usually move. And you get the upper chest and upper rib cage moving, stimulating the lungs. And relax, take a resting breath. The next practice is called Jade Phoenix Nods Her Head. So we take the palms together, they come up straight, and they dive down, and we round the back. Opening the spine, and then down to the chest, through the central channel. Breathing in, breathing out. And relax. Take a resting breath, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, now stand a little wider than shoulders. This is called bringing in the sweet aroma. So stand in a horse stance, bend down, and you're going to bring the hands like it's sweeping the ground, and then you bring the two thumbs up into these 2 points on either side of the base of the nostril. So that's the welcome fragrance points for congestion. And then the thumb relates to the lung meridian. So you are affecting it. Literally in Qigong, the hands are tools for stimulating the meridians, moving Qi into acupoints. So these are tools we use to move the Qi through key points of the body. In this case, welcome fragrance is hitting a couple points here. Now you don't have to press, you can just put the thumb close to it. And then we swing back and we breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and again, take a resting breath. This next move is called playing the zither. So the hands come out and they sweep this Qi field. Then they curl into the kidney area for a moment and then come forward. So you're sweeping around, pause there for a minute, and then scoop through, like so. Sweeping the Qi. Pause, come through. And relax again. Breathe long, slow, thin, soft. And step wider than shoulders. And we call this eagle spreads its wings. So we're going to bend down and we're going to scoop the Qi again together. And then the arms come apart. So they swing behind. And then they come together and you breathe in. So this opens up the lungs. You kind of tilt the chin back a little and feel the breath compressed here. And then back. Now your hands are sweeping. So you want to make sure you're not throwing the Qi. As the hands come up, they're still holding on. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, and relax. Relax the breath. When the arms open like so and you tilt back a little, you feel a little stretch here. right at the rib cage, opening up this area, opening up the breath, affecting the lungs. The next practice is wind blows the lotus blossom. So this hand is like pressing, and this hand is relaxed and receiving. And then they turn at the same time. Notice I don't just flip them. Like a leaf, a blossom would turn in the wind. Gently it turns, and then this hand is pressing. And then they gently turn, and this hand presses. So you want to have a feeling of subtlety where you feel the force between the hands as if one hand is pushing. You feel the sensitivity in the fingers. And it's a very simple but powerful practice. Wind blows the lotus blossom. And you can feel the chi. You can feel the sensitivity. So this helps you to learn the sensory ability. And once you sense and feel the chi in your hands, then you start to catch the feeling of the chi. And then you learn this ability to move it through your body, to gather with the hands. So wind blows the lotus blossom, gently pushing, relax, gently pushing. You can put your breath in a rhythm with the movement, breathing in and breathing out if you wish. So you want to find the bridge between the etheric and the more physical. And so not just a calisthenic type of movement, but there's a subtlety in the movement and a connection with the field. And so you're learning that connection through this practice. It's a great little practice. So turning earth and sky again, step wider than shoulders. And we're going to, like the hands are pressing a big wheel, we're going to turn, bend down, and feel the hands as if they're sweeping the field of chi. Breathing in, breathing out. And then the other direction. Breathing in and relax again. Relax the breath. Now you can do these turns up to 8 times in either direction. And the movements you can do as many repetitions as you like. Typically a minimum of 8 is a practice. The next practice is rowing the boat, again, wider than shoulders, pushing down, breathing in, pressing down. The hands come, fingers into the palms in a fist, pulling up, breathing in, pressing down, bending down a little. So you're moving up through the meridians as the hands go up, drawing up the chi, clearing, pressing down, breathing in. Press, flex the palm. And relax. And the next practice is similar. It is prayer wheel turns forever. So the hands are going to go in a circle, circular motion, like they're turning something. And as they come out, they flex. And then they grab. And they flex a little. So you get this grabbing and turning, almost like a cat's paw, stretching out and curling in and grabbing. And so you're working on all the hand and arm meridians. When the fingers flex out, they stimulate those meridians, 6 meridians, half of the body. So the movement of the fingers stretching and the palm flexing impacts this further, and you just go around, and it's like you're grabbing the chi. And relax. This is called Dhammo Rocks the Boat. Dhammo was the one who came and shook up some of the meditating monks and taught them martial arts and Qigong. And so it's like a boat, and the hand swings up here and here. So you're opening up the shoulders and the chest. The body stays straight. Breathe in, breathe out. And relax. This is gathering earth and sky. The arms come up. The hands flip, breathing in. And normally I go down, but this practice, we go down the sides. So it's also called double wind blows the ears. So it's like the wind is blowing the ears, but the hands are moving the chi down the side of the body. Breathing in, turn, hold that ball of energy, drop it down through the head and the sides of the body, breathing out. And continue. And feel as if it's moving through the body, through the head, through the torso and down to the feet. Gathering earth chi as the hands go up, gathering heaven chi, combining the yin-yang energies, pushing that down through the body. Down to the feet. Okay, and relax. Take a resting breath. Now, put the palms together at the side, okay? And hold them up at a 60 degree angle rather, as if you're looking at the sun and the sunlight is coming in through the fingertips. Golden light coming in. Breathing in and drawing it in through the hands and fingertips. Feel the golden light coming in. And then take that light, curl it into the fingertips, and bring it into the eyes. Okay? You don't have to touch the eyes, but it's just right by the eyelids. And this is how we put energy at a focus point. We use sometimes our fingers to guide the chi. And now move it around over the head, to the back, and to the front. And now draw all of that light, golden light, down through the head, down through the body, focusing the hands and fingers moving down, and then down to the feet. Okay. And you can even go a step further and put it into the dantian, put it into the chest, put it into the throat, neck area at 10-2, right at this point. So that's the power of our hands, focusing and giving ourselves an acupuncture treatment. And relax. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.